Everyone, welcome to the Nation channel. And peeps, topic tonight what we are gonna discuss Award Cook Primary Vice Principal, dies and 16-year-old girl charged for murder of her boyfriend and man set ablaze. So peeps are them topic that we are gonna discuss tonight, yeah. So if you just a follow the in on the live, make sure to like up the video and share it to like same if you don't know and I watch the video yeah, when I'm not live. I know if you do already. So right now we are gonna get down into the details, peeps, of this teacher. And over the past few weeks now, you know, a few teachers have died. Yeah. And right now the education system is in you know jeopardy because most teachers are leaving to go overseas and then a few of them are retiring coming this academic year. And the teachers are crying out because they need better wages and benefits, and they have not receiving that. And then again, the education ministry is not addressing the problem which is occurring right now. So really sad if you know say this vice principal from Howard Cook Primary, passed away. So we are going get into the details, peeps. So if you know just a forward in panel live, make sure you like up the video and things same way. Yeah, so I'm gonna get down on the topic right now. So Howard Cook Primary mourning death of a vice principal. See the lady there on screen, you know, she was the vice principal of the Howard Cook Primary. All right, so Howard Cook Primary School is school in St. James is in the morning over the passing of its beloved vice principal, Veronica Headley Jennings, just days before the start of the new school term on a September 5. September 5, peeps. September 5. September 5, they're right around the corner right now. September 5. Alright, hold on. Share the screen because it's not pick up. Yeah, so September 5 peeps and the new school term. Yeah, the new school term. Best of both worlds, bless up. So Henley Jennings, who was one of the school's founding teachers in 1989 and who had served as vice principal for 15 years, died on Sunday evening following a period of illnesses. She was 60. All right, so the school's principal, David Scott, remembered Henley Jennings as a dedicated instructor who, in a case of tragic irony, was preparing to take over the role. So, um, all that she did revolved around the school, so she was practically everything to the school. She was very she was oh, all that she did revolved around the school, so she was practically everything to the school. She was very loved by both her peers and students and everyone who passed through her hands. As we say, the navel string is cut here. The navel string is cut here. Can I have this up? Miss Melanin Cinnamon, beat up yourself. Good night, guys. All right, so he added that a meeting is to be held on Tuesday with members of the school's board and representatives from the Ministry of Education to decide on the next step. So, see there, Howard Cook Primary Vice Principal Miss Veronica Henley Jennings passed away. And this is not good. Because right now, the classroom them shot a teacher already and she go pass away. So them have to go find somebody to fill our space right now. And then again, the education system is in jeopardy right now. A lot of teachers are fly out. Some take leave and now go back. They don't make it school now yet. And the Ministry of Education now address the situation which is going on right now. Them not tell the teacher them what the teacher them want here. The teacher them say them need better wages, better benefits, and up to this time, I not see Favor Williams I do nothing. Them only talk about six farm and some whole heap of things that not even make sense right now. Me never big up yourself. Alright, so I tell you say them a play politics with the education system. And clearly you can see say they no business. Teacher them a boss say them need more money. Alright. Remember, the teacher them have to face disrespect from the students. The teacher them have to sit down and them a teach 30 to 40 at pitney. Remember, each one of them pitney there have them behave a different way. Most of the people in a position in the government don't know nothing about what them are run. They know nothing about for them ministry where them are run. So the teacher them have to sit down for all an hour, 2 hour a teach. And not two different set of opinion. So remember, you have some teacher, you have maybe sometimes the teacher then teach three different subjects. One teacher has three different subjects. Sometimes the science teacher then teach maths. And maths and science. And maybe then teach social studies. So imagine one teacher teach three subjects and if you sit down with a class of 40 to 50 pitney for 2 hours. So. And every one I student them have them behave different. Sometimes some of them not even here and them have wearing them very disrespectful. And then a teacher them are work for nothing. Remember, if a teacher them a get good wages and benefits and the pitney them a disrespect them, they will still teach because them a make their money. And sometimes the genuine one them will really want the youth them to learn. Them not make no money, so they not go sit down and not make no money, them a go leave. So and then again it come down to where we say a 16-year-old girl. I'm put it on screen. I'm gonna put this on screen right now. Alright. So a 16-year-old girl charged with boyfriend's murder. The bursars at the school are the ones who used to do the payout for the teachers' salaries. I know the education minister wants to take away that duty and pay the teachers directly. Alright, so my teacher them a say the birds are them a take out. Them a pay teacher them but them not pay them the right amount of money them to get. And some I get paid straight from the education ministry and then again them still not get enough money where they get. The teacher then deserve more pay. It remember when the teacher then get 100 grand for the month, cause guess a month they get paid by. A month they get paid by. So then get $100,000. Then get before tax. When all the tax come out and money, they might get like maybe around 80,000 or so for a month. 80,000 for a month. That makes sense. And you hire a teacher then get more. Teacher if you go with 100, not even 100, but teacher them at least the teacher them for work a week at 30,000 a week. The least without tax. Remember, teaching is a profession, Teaching not come like you have a trade. And trade, when you have a trade, it pay. Teachers should I get more money because that is their profession. Teaching. Teacher not feel go me less than 30 grand for a week. So then feel maybe I make nearly 150, 150,000 for a month. So we then can see themselves. Remember, some of them have their rent for pay and car loan, and then again them have pitney and them have to pay buy food and anything there. So I have to look into that. The people them who the education ministry in a business, all the money they where them a waste up. Then could I use to pay a teacher them? The bursars can't pay the teacher whatever they want. Then can't do that again because say the education minister take away all that right from them now. So make we see what go happen if the teacher then go continue cry same way, it not change. It not go change. And then again, if the teacher then protest September 5. Remember in education ministry now go feel it, I pitney them I go to school I go feel it. So then use that again to teacher them. When time people protest and then one people are feel it. Not certain. Every time in protest. Amount, the amount that the teacher should be paid comes directly from the education ministry. Oh, comes straight from the education ministry. So then can't pay teacher and then want pay. Me get it. But I mean, teacher them feel grow with at least 150 fee month. If you go middle, at least. I know they can get that. Because they collect one whole heap of tax and then they waste the money do foolish. Everybody will go in politics just a create. They just a create for them and their family and their friend. And we out here as a hard working people, them like face it with them on the back of field. Nah get nothing. Teacher them a teach the youth of tomorrow, the next upcoming, maybe the next upcoming scientist and something like teacher them a teach the youth of tomorrow. I tell us if the teacher they not get enough money if they teach the youth them of tomorrow and them a go left the classroom. What you expect to go happen to the country? Hmm? We expect to go happen to tomorrow if the teacher them decide to left the classroom. The country are going in jeopardy. Because youth they not get enough teaching what them get to accomplish what they need to accomplish and become somebody. But they need to change it, man. They need to set the thing wherein teachers get better pay, better wages, and better benefits. Our children never go suffer if the teacher them left the classroom. And it start happening already. Remember, I know say teachers short in a Jamaica already. In a classroom them short. And then it a go happen where now this academy here, more teacher go short. You go hear maybe the principal them come out and attack to them shorter staff. It a go happen. The teacher they not sit down and suffer no more. Them a left. Imagine this happen for a couple years well now, over a couple decades now. A long time this happen. A long time this happen. Long time. Long time this happen. And not just now. Couple decades well now. Yeah, that's sad the government needs to step in. So we see me never government now step no further. They just don't care. They not care. They not care. Look, from where they teacher them I say they need better money and only thing Favor Williams come out attack a crap. Crap. And then the big nose one come out I chat one bag of foolish stuff. Both them fi be a patriot. That means that them fi stay and suffer and serve them country and then not get a benefit. Man, the teacher them love them country, you know, and they love fi teach the youths them of tomorrow. But you have to think about yourself, right? You can loyal to an institution or somewhere where you work and you can't see where you work for. That don't make no sense. The teacher them love their country, yes, but them have to think about themselves and their family. Them have to think about working and gaining from where them are work from for and set themselves in the future. Because the next thing most time will happen, the teacher then work so hard for them country and at the end of the day they can't get no benefit. But that's why the teacher them a leave and go a foreign to go work and better themselves and their family where they can buy a car, build a house, start a business and where they can live from. If them out there work couple years well then still they can achieve what them a work for in a 1 year when they go on a foreign. That the teacher them a look on. They really allow to stay if them a make the money what them fi make and get them benefits. Remember, you know, the other day, me did up on JY live. Zane, and the teacher so much time in go down on one bank. I'm not call the bank name. Much time she go down there before she could get a loan. And she's a teacher. Imagine that. Much time have to make back and forth trip down to the bank before then she can get the loan. And one of them did say, I think one of her friend or something like that end up, or a teacher where she know, end up go a foreign and in a quick time she get a car on a loan and a drive. Don't so you can't get that brother. You work till your soul case. Walk out your soul case and you can't gain nothing. That me I tell you no. So that's why I teacher them a leave. Don't make no sense you work and then at the end of the day you can't see what you work for. Teacher them out there on the battlefield. The fireman them out there on the battlefield. The police them out there, the soldier them. The doctors, nurse, them out there on the battlefield. And them a face it and them a get the less pay. The man them who work the hardest get the less pay. While the man them in a jacket and tie just a heaviest thing them a lift up is a paper and a pen. Sign off some deals and sell out the country. And them a get the money, and them have access to the money and them a rob up the money. Corruption never go stop. I jump in the article here now still. So if you just follow him on the live, make sure you say no like up the video please and share out the video. Yeah. Alright, so this 16-year-old girl we did have a picture I'm see on TikTok but we can't share it on here so just see it. But anyways, a 16-year-old girl is charged with the murder of her boyfriend. 16-year-old. Me I wonder how what really caused this to happen. You are gonna read the article and pick some sense out of nonsense. So The Manchester, Jamaica, this a 16-year-old girl has been charged with the murder following the stabbing death of her 20-year-old boyfriend on Bethel Street in Manchester on Saturday, August 27th. Saturday, no, August 27th. So a Saturday we're gone, right? Charged with the murder of her boyfriend, which is 20-year-old. 20-year-old, and she is 16. So technically, I know, could I say 4 year older than her. She is 16. 16-year-old. 16-year-old. I have something to say still. But maybe make it wrong, maybe make it right. Sometimes the teenager them a grow up with a broken home. And then them go out there and try to find somebody who love them. And most time them get hurt. But I'm not gonna say nothing. But I'm read the article first. So a 16-year-old girl has been charged with the murder following the stabbing death of her 20-year-old boyfriend on Bethel Street in Manchester on Saturday, August 27. Reports from the Mandeville police are that about 6:45 p.m. Chadane Harriet and the teen had a dispute. Dispute, you know. It is alleged that she used a knife to inflict a wound on his neck. He was taken to the he was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. The teen was held by the citizens and handed over to the police. She was subsequently charged and is awaiting a court appearance. I come back to it again. I understand what you're saying. Yeah. So basically, them go out there and search for love. Come from a broken home because mother, father, maybe granny, and not show them no love. So them a go out there search for love, and most time them get hurt. And sometimes either them do something or something happen to them, wherein them get molested and abused, used and abused, and sometimes them end up hurt other people in the process same way. So it seems like this happened to this girl wherein him and this boy, have a relationship, and maybe him hurt her and she can't take it, and maybe this is a ongoing problem between the two of them. Yeah, sometimes they're looking for love and financial help. Yeah, because them have a broken home. To them, me even did I sit down and I think about this. What may I say, like, maybe something like this happen. She should be dating him in the first. She shouldn't be dating him in the first. There are hormones all over the place. Just think back when I was a teenager. She shouldn't be dating him in the first. There are hormones all over the place. Just think back when I was a teenager. Yeah, she is 16 and him at 20. Him is an adult and she not even an adult yet. As what may I say, boy. Yeah, so them go out there and a search for love, as a Kanaka say, and financial help. And most time them get abused. So maybe this was an ongoing problem between she and the 20-year-old boyfriend. And maybe him do something with hurt her and them have a disagreement and argument start and knife pull and man get stabbed in the neck and dead. And maybe sometimes them have some anger problem where they can't control them anger. And maybe she didn't want to even stab him fatally. I flew upon that too. Maybe she just want to stab him And she ended up stabbing me in the neck because you know they heated and them in them problems and them thing there. And she stabbed him in the neck and him ended up drop out. Wherein she maybe could have want to kill him at the end of the day same way because he did something where she and really hurt her feelings. Yeah, same thing me I say, me she don't know if control her emotion. She just got stab him and him dead. So me just me know a few mothers are on the live right now. So as much as you can show your kids them love, wanna show them love. Because if them not get them love from them parents, them are gonna go out there and a search for love. And make sure wanna try on the very best to provide what them need. And then again, you have to sit down with them, counsel them, and show them the ropes. Because if you don't show them and tell them certain things, they're not gonna go in a problem. And back in the days, for parents them usually hide things from we. I don't know why that. If you hide something from somebody, from your people them are gonna go out there and the same thing will happen to you, I go happen to them and even worse things are gonna happen to them. So it don't make sense to hide things from your people them. From once they have an understanding, you have to tell them everything. Don't hide nothing from them. Show them what is what. Don't hide it. And at the end of the day, you are gonna blame yourself and you are gonna tell yourself that if you did know, you would have sit down with your daughter or your son and you tell them that and you never tell them that. And it happened to them, same thing happened to you, happened to them and vice versa. So as much as I can show the kids them love and thing, show them and provide for them as much as I can. But then again, at the end of the day, again, some of the kids them even bad same way. You show them love, you give them as much as what you can give them, and then them go they go disappoint you at the end of the day. But from once you do what you supposed to do, and them go they go do that, you can't blame yourself, cause you show them what you have to show them, and you provide what you have to provide for them, and them go they go disappoint you. So right now, maybe this mother and maybe a father from both sides feel very disappointed, and this parent who lost our 20-year-old son because him just not 20, him just that's him just barely passing teens because he's not 20, right? Film parents may be devastated right now if lose them picnic. And then on the other hand, the 16-year-old parents will feel disappointed and felt betrayed because them daughter let them down. So as I say, as much as we can provide for the kids them, provide it. Because them can't say you never do it when I did do it. It really sad, me not lie. So we are trying to me I try me I try to find out what really did happen between the two of them. So let's see what happened. So me I try to find this article wherein a boy me I tell us that them a people are heartless, brother. They heartless. Them heartless. How can yo I tell her. So the next topic we are gonna jump in right now, peeps. I try to get this up on screen. Boy, may I tell you what? Ah boy, ah boy, ah boy. Ah, how can someone, a man homeless, brother? Man homeless. Gene, a man homeless and somebody set him on fire. Hmm? Hmm? Come on, man. How can someone do that? Eh? The man, the man homeless, brother. Homeless, No, man. No, sir. The man homeless. And somebody set the man on fire. Jesus, man. The man homeless, peeps. Homeless. And somebody set the man on fire. Hmm? Set the man on fire, man. I'm gonna share the article I can see it. My I tell you, so the man, the heart of man become vicious, brother. Vicious, vicious, vicious. See there? Homeless man set on fire in Kingston. Kingston. Man is a homeless man. If he need somewhere to live, and sometimes some of the people are homeless, them no mad. Them just need somewhere to live and need help. Boy, may I tell you. I don't know about may I tell you, may I tell you. How can somebody really do this? But ah boy. I tell you man, may I tell you say whosoever did them are gonna get punished for it. And them are gonna get punished for it, may I tell you. Man own it and then set him on a fire. Lord Jesus man. Yeah, we did see where them beat them up. And people are heartless, brother. Why can I set a live man on fire? It's a human being, you must have feel it, Them people in no heart and no feelings. Set the man on fire, man. Jeez, boy, I'm gonna read the article because this is too much for me right now. Alright, so a homeless man was set ablaze early this morning in the vicinity of the National Heroes Circle in Kingston. So we understand that police discovered that the man was on fire and assisted him to the hospital where he later died while undergoing treatment. Hmm. Oh boy, not telling no peace, not God. The deceased has been identified as Lionel Johnson. Traffic in that area have been diverted to the crime scene being processed by the police. The Kingston Central Police are investigating. This happened earlier. I tell them in Elva, they're gonna be artless. They are artless, Miss Cinnamon. They need new art. So this article that I go up on screen now. Devsman Mackenzie condemns savage killing of homeless man, offers $500,000 reward for info. So them a put up money for whosoever do it. And I wonder if them did have camera in their vicinity did they when they light the man if you see how old. I think like them man if you get life in prison for light him on a fire. The man drop out. That's sad way to die, man. Lord, man. I think like them a man forget life imprisonment for brother. Not even life imprisonment I don't forget. Cause guess what? How can you see a man there? Maybe man did even asleep and light him on a fire. Lord Jesus. So, Minister of Local Government and Rural Development, Desmond Mackenzie, is offering a $500,000 reward to anyone with information that could lead to the arrest of those responsible for setting a homeless man ablaze Monday morning. In a release on Monday afternoon, Mackenzie strongly condemned the murder of the man identified as Lionel Johnson. He was reportedly set on fire in the vicinity of Heroes Circle. On if camera did it. This is an absolute savage act, more than savage. While we still don't know the motive for this heinous crime, the suffering that Mr. Johnson would have endured, as well as taking of his life, reflects for me the lowest level of is that depravity, depravity. The minister said he was well known to the Kingston and St. Andrew Poor Relief Department, which regularly supported him by providing food, and at times he stayed at the night shelter at Church Street. So definitely, this man them know him. This man homeless. He's a homeless man. Maybe him just need some help, cause I must say, yeah, the minister said them know him at the Kingston and St. Andrew Poor Relief Department. Them know him. He's a man who just needs some help. Him homeless. And he said sometime him stay there at night shelter at Church Street. So people know him. I wonder how I make them really do that. I condemn this horrible act and I call on my fellow Jamaicans to do the same, as well as to provide the police with any available facts, Mackenzie said, adding that his ministry has put up the $500,000 reward for information that results in the arrest of the person or persons responsible. No civilized society can allow such acts as they go as these to go. Read over this. No civilized society can allow acts such as these to go unchallenged and unpunished, he said, urging the homeless population to utilize the night shelters not only for food and hygiene but also for safety. Well, I know that some of them are inclined to spend the night on the streets. I am appealing to them to stay at these facilities which are built for them and where they are assured of protection. I have only asked the local authorities to appeal directly to them in this regard through their daily interactions, Mackenzie said. But I mean, no, they find this. I feel like I want somebody big, but I mean, hope them find a person or persons involved in this gruesome act and bring them before the courts because this is more than artist, this is more than heinous. Telling you, the heart of man become vicious and wicked. So people no can leave opinion down in the comment section same way because I know it thing go but off the topic them. Leave an opinion, tell them what I think. Cause I know me I go about any live now so. Leave an opinion down in the comment section. Tell me what I think before me leave. And from where the peeps more supposed to forward back live, but there's some technical difficulties, and finally me got it sorted out and thing. So Miss Man in Cinnamon, big up yourself, Minerva, Kanaika, big up yourself, best of both worlds, big up yourself. Big up the five people that are there check in. You know the thing, but big up on yourself. And as usual, people look out for me every night from now on. Sort out everything was supposed to get sorted out. And just want to say my condolences to the Howard Cook primary family, which they lost, a beloved teacher. And then that's the vice principal of the Howard Cook, you know, primary. So I want to send my condolences out to our family and friends. And yeah, peeps. Big up on yourself and thanks again for watching. I'm out.